Hello, everyone. Welcome again to International English Guru, where dreams come true. Today, I'm with 𝗬𝗲. He's a very dear student of mine, and I happen to be his allocated teacher as well as his virtual teacher. And 𝗬𝗲, he is a first-time test taker, and in his very first attempt, he smashed PTE. Not just that he smashed PTE, he's also done it in a very, very limited time that he had. Would you like to talk about it, 𝗬𝗲? How long was your training and how much did you achieve?
Thank you, ma'am. Overall, I achieved 70, and in individual bands, I achieved 74 in listening, 69 in reading, 73 in speaking, and 71 in writing. So overall, it was 70. I could, manage to get this score within like 16 days.
Mm-hmm.
I went to work, did everything, whatever I had to do. So it was the spare time that I utilized.
Yeah.
And I was, quite lucky to utilize online platforms.
Yeah.
Actually, English Guru offered a very, friendly and very convenient way of transferring knowledge. So, there were videos and contents very clear, straightforward and highly strategic ones. They were really, really helpful to me. I think if I had to go to class and do this one, I would have this, I would not have been able to, go to job, and everything I would have to, invest all my time and energy in preparing PT. So I was given options with this one. Sometimes I could, watch videos whenever I was to drive also, sometimes, whenever I was to be in public transport, or sometimes at work as well.
Oh, wow.
So I had time. So I could utilize whatever time was available. I watched a lot of videos during break time.
Yeah.
So, I was lucky to use online platform. Actually, these videos are actually, they recorded in the real class. So there's a real interaction going on. So it's only that the difference is you are not there, but whatever comes in your mind, someone from the bench, they respond, and you tally with we can plus point, we can tally also. We think something in mind, and if the student reply, oh, we two are thinking the same way. That's what I felt. So it was good overall.
That's great. Actually, this is actually very interesting, because 𝗬𝗲 is an extremely busy boy. He's an extremely busy boy. And I actually think about it now, 𝗬𝗲, it wouldn't have been possible had it not been online, because with the kind of schedule you run every day, it was impossible for you to have actually, taken to go somewhere, put that time out. It would have been quite a long process to have achieved the same score. Because it was online, you could finish it faster. And so here, 𝗬𝗲 did a sure shot course, which is a 4-week course. It's ideally a 4-week course, right? So 1 week reading, 1 week writing, 1 week listening, 1 week speaking. So it's a 4-week course. But 𝗬𝗲 completed it all in 2.5 weeks only, and he came up with an amazing score. Let me read them out again. So 𝗬𝗲 has scored 70 overall, listening 74, reading 69, speaking 73, and writing 71 in the very first shot, in his very first attempt of PTE. So he's never done PT in the past. So this is really possible that someone can, even if someone is very busy, someone can pull out few moments here and there, few hours here and there, and then get prepared and strike this greater score in just 2.5 weeks. 𝗬𝗲, tell us a little more about it. How was it possible for you to condense or compress such a long course into such a short time?
Very first thing was the mode of learning. It was online. That turned out to be, very, very much fortunate actually. Yeah. If it was like real class, I would have to go there, spend a whole day coming, travel and everything. So I couldn't arrange time for my work and everything. I would have, certainly, have lost something. So it was online, so I could utilize each and every second of my spare time.
Yes.
So first thing is, I prepared in non extra remaining time. I didn't allocate any time for this, whatever is remaining, because we don't all work for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Whatever time is remaining. So first thing was the mode of, study, the online course. This one did really, good job for me.
Right.
The second thing was, I made a decision to stick on whatever is told to do, because I thought if I started spending time and utilizing my own mind, I thought if this doesn't work, then I have to, I don't have another chance to, sit for another exam, or I don't have any options. That's what I'm saying. So the first thing was mode of, it was online study that made me possible. Second was I stick strictly to whatever is told to do.
Yeah.
So these two things, made I could condense the things in short time and get the score.
Excellent. That's so true. And here I want to talk a little bit more about what 𝗏𝗏 just said. He said he stuck to whatever was taught to him. So he did not go about doing his own research. He did not go about listening to his friends or asking some other people about it, because we find that if something has to be done, you need to have one teacher. If there are 3 teachers, you're pretty much confused, because you listen to something from YouTube, you listen to something from your friend, and after that you apply your own brain, and then you have your own teacher as well. That's where it becomes a whole mesh. So this is one of the best things which 𝗏𝗏 is suggesting for anyone to do, that please, when you have a teacher, just follow your teacher. The teacher knows how to do things. If I can say that, it's good to be blindly following your teacher as well.
On top of that, let me add one thing too. It's not that all the teachers are not doing well. They are doing well, but everyone has their own unique style. They know they can take us to the destination. So we have to believe, I think, because whenever the two strategies meet, then there will be confusion which one to do. So we don't want to spend time on making decisions on which way to go, which template to follow. With you know what I mean, isn't it?
I absolutely know what you're saying, and I so much appreciate what you're saying, 𝗏𝗏, because I'm aware of one student who actually, I have the student with me right now, and I'm really having this problem with him. He'll hear something from YouTube, he'll listen to his friends, and after that he'll try and come back to me with, can I do this? My friends are doing this, and then YouTube said this. And I said, look, both of them don't know. Whatever YouTube is telling you is wrong, and whatever your friends are telling you is wrong. For your band score, those things don't apply. Don't worry about them. Just listen to what I'm telling you. And it is quite difficult. Teaching is easy. Convincing someone that what you're teaching is right is a harder job. So, everyone who's listening to us right now, please take these words of 𝗏𝗏 with you, that once you are with us, please follow, because we know what to do for what band score, and we are very sure of what we are teaching, and we are proving it through results every day to you. So you're fine, you're right, just do as asked, you'll make it. So he made it in 2.5 weeks by just
that's what I did.
Right. And then another thing, 𝗏𝗏, which we wanted to talk about was how you could finish up a lot of things on 1 or 2 days, because we were doing things online. So how many lessons in speaking did we cover on just one day? I think we did three lessons in a single day. Yeah, and
at least 3 we did.
Yeah, and whenever it used to be 𝗏𝗏's day off, we used to have harder lessons coming. But then with some lessons, we did go a bit slower. I think it was with your reorder that I said, no, it's okay. We're going to give it another day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it with reorder?
Yeah, it was with reorder. Yeah.
It's been 3 days, and it looks like PT is a long gone affair, isn't it? We have to really scratch our heads and think, did it really happen that way? All right, 𝗏𝗏. So of all the things which you got through this course, right? The lessons, the one-on-one teacher support, flexible timings, and your mock test feedbacks, which one do you think was the most important of all?
Everything was, whatever material were provided, they were sufficient, they were pretty much clear and everything. And once we get feedback from teacher, as in the form of one-to-one interaction, one-to-one consultation, we get to know about our weaknesses, whatever weakness that's in us, we can get to know about that one, and we get very critical feedback, where to improve, how to improve on everything. So once we get that, we can do really better in, we can improve in the area. So I think one-to-one interaction, consultation, that is one of the extra benefit for this course, I think.
Right, that's one of the best things. True. This is actually very right. So I also would like to recall here, looking at quite a few summarized spoken texts of 𝗪𝗲, and we worked quite a lot over them. So send me your keywords also. And then now we looked at how the keywords being utilized, and it became very much specific to 𝗪𝗲's requirements thereafter. And that was actually great. And when a teacher and a student come together, like 𝗪𝗲, you wrote to me in the message, magic happens, right? So this is, I do remember that beautiful message you wrote, that you're a magician. And I was like, oh, wow, that's a beautiful compliment.
Yeah, you are really.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so 𝗪𝗲, if you have to give some tips for other students who are scared of PTE, who are scared of studying online, or who are scared of achieving 65 each, they believe that it is not going to happen for them. They have taken the test multiple times. It will never happen, right? If you have to boost them up, if you have to tell them that because you've done it, it's not a big deal. It is easily possible if someone does the things correctly. How would you really encourage them?
The first thing I'm saying is never take any exams, be it PTE or any exams, that tough, because every exam they can be cracked. It's for us. I take exam in that way.
Yeah.
That is something that we have to do.
Yeah.
But this is some form of confidence. But confidence alone is not sufficient. So you should have a proper teacher everywhere. So I strongly suggest you to have Hanuman or English Guru, because whatever content International English Guru has, they are highly tailored. They have been featured. They have been made in such a way that suits for everyone. And on top of that, this one has got such a beautiful feature that it has been made for each band. Whatever the score is, like from 7 bands, there are different videos. For 8 bands, they have got different videos. 9 bands, different videos. 6 bands, different videos. So whatever score, whatever is our target, so similar form of content will be there. So this is really highly tailored one, customized one. So this will really work. The third thing is we have to believe in ourselves as well. So whatever content, whatever knowledge we have, so we have to utilize to the maximum extent. And on PTE especially, what I would like to suggest is don't search anything, don't utilize searching extra thing. Yeah. So this is highly strategic. So stick to whatever templates given. Yeah. Stick to whatever tips and strategies given. If we can just stick to that, we can get desired score. And in the mock test or anywhere, we can get a little bit less score, because as I got to know that the software are not that well constructed. So maybe that reason, or sometimes to make us work hard, maybe for that reason also they show you little bit less score. But when you really go to exam, if you bring like 6.5 in mock test, you will definitely get 7 easily. So that's what I want to see.
That's so nice. That's so true. You've understood the gist of things. Now in 2.5 weeks, you've understood everything about everything, isn't it? That's so good. Really nice to hear that feedback and your assessment of everything. It's very mature understanding of things. Really appreciate that. All right. If you have to sum up your experience with International English Guru in just one sentence, that's a question I like to ask everyone. And every time I hear something different, and I'm amazed by how, we just get to see how everyone is so different, because everyone perceives things a different way. So yesterday I interviewed a student and he said something very interesting about it. He said, I think International English Guru's course is very systematic in the way it it garners to your requirements. And I was like, wow, okay, that's something new. I've not thought of it that way. So I want to know, with all that Uddhav understands, and you understand things deeply enough, if you have to sum up everything in one sentence only, Uddhav, what would you say?
So one thing I can strongly, it's not for any other purpose, but as a student, to convey a message for other students, what I can say is, International English Guru has enough materials, that nurtures us to get desired score. Enough, more than enough. I can say more than enough in the form of videos, in the form of text, or whatever. And on top of that, we have real teachers who will guide, wherever needed.
Yeah.
So combining, enriched materials and resources and highly, expert teachers, this synergetic effect will, definitely work out. So as I said, I don't know about others, but whatever I know about English Guru is, I don't know any people there. They're not my relatives. I'm from Nepal. They're from India. I suppose they're from India, but I even don't know that. But they are. I just know they are well equipped in terms of resources and expert teachers. So, as I said, when these two things combine, there's no any sort of external factor that hinders or that pushes you from getting desired score. So this will work out. That's what I want to say.
That's when dreams come true. When three things come together, that's when dreams come true. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Uddhav. It was wonderful to have spent those 2.5 weeks with you. I'll remember you for sure, because it was a really good experience speaking to Uddhav every morning. And I wish you the very best for your future.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks for finding time for us today.
Thank you.